What's going on, everybody? I'm gonna jump in. It's a little tough to commentate, and you got to be super quiet. It's getting a little louder in here, so I should be able to talk a little bit louder, which is nice. So yeah, the finals. Blake and Brett had a commanding 4-1 lead. Bobby and Ed just closed it out, closed the gap a little bit. Ed had a really nice shot on that 8 ball. So Ed rolling out here. Don't think that they have a look at all on the one, so they're going to be going underneath the 10 ball. It's going to one real kick. I'm going to send it in the bottom left corner pocket. Juan, you inspired me. You inspired me. You inspired me. Good attempt there by Blake. He's going to sell out a look on the one. Not really necessarily selling out a shot. There's the scratch. I think Bobby can make this one and not scratch. I think this cue ball hit about right here. He'll have a shot on the 3 if he makes it. Oh, that is the 2 ball. So Ed lining up the 2-8 combo. Decides to play safe. That's the smart move. This is the finals. Every shot counts, especially if you're down 4-2. You don't want to go for any of the hero shots. A huge, huge thanks to our sponsors, those companies that put into the pot. You guys are a huge part of this tournament, and again, thank you. Give them a shout out. England Q's, EvoSports, Northwest Billiard Services, Oregon Window Cleaning, Impact Painting Solutions, Allied Heating and Cooling. All these guys are local pool players in the Pacific Northwest community. So, they support us, so we should support them. And then a huge thanks to Jammers Barn Grill for being a great host this weekend. And then thank you to Glenn and Sherry with APA for scheduling teams around Jammers. The Jammers has Sunday APA League. And they were gracious enough to schedule them somewhere else for this weekend so we could get this 2-day event done. And the best part is that it's not midnight right now. It's only 7 o'clock. I know both of these guys all 4 of these guys have long drives home. We each have a long drive home. But, at least you're going home with some money. So Blake's jacked up over this 6 ball. I think he was looking to get a little power draw, so kind of bend the cue ball and draw back. Kind of send over. But this should be okay. Brett can take this 2 rails and get a nice position on this 8. misses it, but he's going to leave it snugged up to that 10 ball. Not entirely sure what Ed is going to do here. Kind of a difficult position to be in. Nice little save there. Really no other option. They going old school with the behind the back. Trying to figure the best way to get comfortable. It's probably not going to do much here. It's probably just going to kind of leave that 6 tied up. You don't want to open that up and sell out any sort of shot. I wonder if he wants to really thinly hit this 6 and see if he can go behind that 9. That would be an ideal shot right there. It didn't sell out the pot. Brett is able to cut this 6 in. I just we can't control the outcome of the cue ball. If you cut this in, there's potential this 10 double kisses it and kicks the cue ball back up table. Whichever way, I mean, it's gonna go wherever it goes. But I think the 10 might double kiss and push it back out. He's just gonna play it safe and create some distance. This is a makeable ball for Ed. And put the cue ball in about the exact same spot. I think Blake is going to go for the cut here. I really think he... yeah, I don't know how much I like it, though. You can't control where that cue ball is going to go. The ball needs to sit down, and he's going to have a hook. Yeah, he's... might have a little edge of this ball, but for the most part, I mean, he's hooked. If he has an edge of it, though, he can come around. Play a decent safety here. It's the 8. I give a ball in hand with 3 balls on the table. So Brett played a push. I don't think the 1 goes by that 8. I guess it'll go by the 8. It does not have the whole pocket. And if you make this, you need to play it with a little bit of inside if you're trying to get shape. Send your cue ball this way. A little bit of inside kind of helps it go back towards the 10 a little bit. But he's loading up with bottom. Yeah, he's trying to play a little low inside and play 3 rails for shape on the 2. Yeah, Rashawn, I think I messed up a little bit on that one. I didn't put any rule on that in the players meeting, but I did tell, I think it was 1, maybe 2 teams that 2-3 does go in the back. I might have told them that it doesn't though. But yeah, I think I messed up in that one. I did not specify. So I will put that in the rules for next year. Whatever I decide to do, whether 2-3 in the back or not. I put a lot of work in this tournament, and it's overlooked a couple things that I wish I wouldn't have. No. Hey, they shoot first, bro. Just make sure they know. Yeah. So red looking to play safe here. Tuck underneath this too, probably. And like a stun follow shot. Be able to get some distance on the one. Look at Timbo on a weird spot. So Blake's gonna tell Brett where he wants this cue ball. He might want it on the bottom side of it. Okay. Well, he's gonna try to get him straight. Personally, I think I like cue ball underneath the 10 ball. It's off the rail a little bit, so not too much to ask for to cut it across the side pocket. But Brett's just gonna leave him. Beautiful. So that's gonna put Blake and Brett on the hill in the first set. If Blake and Brett win this set, they will have to play again. You want to say something to your fans, bro? Not yet.
Oh, don't do that. No, not first.
If you ask the 67 people that are watching if I'm commentating, they'll all say no.
Yeah.
Dude, it's hard, man, because you got to be quiet. Like, because they're all over there, you know, and it's quiet so they can hear you. So you got to be quiet. And I don't have anybody to talk to. No, I do. I have all my stuff back there, but it doesn't. I just got this new soundboard.
Mhm.
I have 2 headsets, and I think there might be settings in it somewhere to where it, like, blocks out all the excess noise. But my microphones are designed to pick up everything, and so it picks everything up. And so the Evo guys have been trying to like mess with it and try to make it so you don't hear all that and you just hear me, but then it makes it sound like I'm underwater, and it just doesn't sound good. Like if I had that set up in my house where it's quiet,
Right.
like I could, like it's clear as day, but can't do it here. So it sounds better if I'm just using my laptop, just the microphones of my laptop, and it sounds better. But I gotta be quiet. I don't have anybody to talk to. Nobody wants to commentate with me. But look, see, now we got 75 viewers. Yeah, since you showed up, bro. Why don't you introduce yourself? What's your name? Yeah, we're talking right now. You said you wanted to commentate. You told me, what is it, last week?
I did.
Come on. Chuck is in the booth right now. He just got off of a big puddle jumper, 444 and under win.
Yeah.
Are we going to play in Vegas? Is the tournament going to be at Griff's or
It's at
Rum Runners? That's at the Q Club.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's going to play in a Mob Productions event. It's a $300 entry.
$300 entry. Yep. That tournament I won pays for all of that. So.
Yeah, and that close to play for your flight and hotel.
Yeah.
It does?
Pays for hotel and flight, and then
dang, Michael Cho's put in work, man. Yeah, Michael ran that tournament, right?
Yeah, Michael Cho, yeah.
Yeah, man, Michael Cho, man. Did he sell you any chalk? Oh, what?
Chalk. What do you mean, sell me chalk?
He sells chalk, bro.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, Town. Is that how you say it, Town?
Town? I don't know. Town, yeah, I think.
Yeah, so you can talk with like a normal kind of inside voice, but if you're talking about the match, you gotta be quiet,
right? Because
they can't let them hear you, and that's why I have this cheap barrier that I built. It was actually really expensive, and it broke.
Like it.
I had 6 hinges when I built it, and I went to Ace to get the screws and the nuts,
right?
And I left the hinge there.
Oh, no way.
And then they closed.
Oh, really?
And so I couldn't do 3, so now I only have 2, and it's all crooked, and they cracked over there, and then this whole piece cracked off, and I was loading it in my car.
Should put rubber behind those.
Well, it didn't crack when I screwed it. It was when I drilled the hole. So I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna use 1/4-inch thick plexiglass instead of 1/8 inch. I'm gonna get 6 hinges. I'm not gonna leave one at Ace. And that's it. That's all I got.
I like it. It works.
I don't know, Walmart. It's on sale.
Walmart on sale. $5.
This is a Blake just plays this bank shot just like that earlier. He just absolutely drilled it. It was beautiful. So do you know who these guys are?
No.
So Blake Baker and Brett CAVAZOS. I'm not exactly sure where they're from. Blake is a 736. And and Brett is a 567. Bobby Campbell and Ed. One of these teams is from Spokane. I think it's Bobby and Ed. Bobby just took second in a 640 and under 8-ball tournament and for Mob Productions.
Oh, really?
In Vegas. Yeah, it was a $1,000 entry. Bobby is a 652 from Auburn, Washington, looks like. And Ed is a 622 from Tacoma. Yeah, so I guess the other guys are from Spokane. So that's the first set. So Blake and Brett won the first set.
No, this is the finals, right?
This is the finals. Yeah, Bobby and Ed have to be beat twice, so they're gonna reset the score. And I'm gonna go make sure they reset the score and not start the stream over. You gonna commentate this match with me or what?
Yeah.
Look, it's cool, man. You can drop pictures and stuff.
That was cool.
Let's see. Let's see how we can set this up. Let's put this down. Right here. We got the chat here. Roy says Blake is from the Seattle area. Hey, chat, say what's up to Chucky. He's never commentated before.
First time.
He's a first time. We're breaking his commentary virginity, I guess. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that or not. But yeah, we're talking about the match. Talking to boys where they can't really hear you. We have this barrier, kind of protects. Kind of.
Kind of going on.
But yeah, let's see what you know, bro.
I don't know much.
I'm gonna let you take the lead.
No, you ain't. Come on.
It's so much better when you have somebody to talk to, bro. It's like it's so hard to commentate alone. Patrick Nix is really good at it. And I haven't heard Trevor do it, but Trevor Sickendick is. I heard he's pretty good at commentating alone. Trevor, are you watching? I know you're still in the car. Patrick and Trevor were playing in a tournament in Idaho. So we're going into the second set, guys. Let's see if I can.
Been a lot of tournaments today.
Where'd you go?
I've done it. Roadhouse earlier.
Roadhouse, Jammers. Are we gonna play for cash after this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Hell yeah.
9-ball.
That's what I'm talking about. Why play whatever you want, bro? Whatever you want, dude. Let's go.
I'm down to play some 9-ball.
That's your girl?
No.
It's not? Like, look, I'm a better lagger than you. So we're gonna win.
Right.
Yeah.
Live definitely plays a good.
So Ed and Bobby to break first. Just came up about what was the score? 9-3, I think.
I believe so, yeah.
So yeah, these guys are ready to play. They it's nice. There's times where like the mob productions, they'll do single race finals. So like if the tournament's like a race of 7,
Right.
they'll do like a race of 13 in the final.
Right, like
And
what I
that
did.
sucks sometimes.
Yeah, like
Because you got the guys coming up the B side
Right.
that are hot and they're warmed up and they're just continuing to play. And then these guys have been sitting for like 4 hours, right?
That's what I did.
And so
mod projection.
if it's 9-3, you're
Right.
losing a race of 13,
Right.
like 80% of the time.
Right.
If it's 9-3 and you play the second set, now the team that's been sitting just played it and they just played 12 racks, right? And so now
Right.
they get a reset because the score's a big deal, right? Mentally,
Yeah, that's like
if you're down 3 in a race of 13, it's like, well, if you're down 9-3 and then get to play again to 9 at 0-0, it's completely different.
Right, correct. Yeah, no, that's like the one I went to and I won. I was on the bottom side, came in. That last set was a race to 8.
Yeah.
Instead of a race to 6, which is what we were playing
Yeah.
before. So and I came from the bottom. So yeah. Definitely helped
And
out.
so you were hot, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roy, I want to play in that. I'm trying to get my Scotch partner. Let's see the map. My Scotch partner is Jimmy Buckets Farmer. I don't know if you guys up north know Jimmy Buckets, but maybe one day we'll make a trip up there. You watching this, Jimmy? Show yourself. So if Jimmy and I play together, we can play with a 638. And get that great Scott Bernard out there with us. Joseph Farmer. Ooh, me, Jimmy, and Joseph, or John Mesa. Ooh. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. June 28th and 29th. I don't think I have anything going on either. I know Dylan Helpingstein reached out to me and Jimmy. He wanted to play with us. I was like, bro, we got. So the 10 does not count? No early 10? So that will spot it. So if you're playing in a tournament, like no early 9 or no early 10,
Right.
you can make it and keep shooting, but you
Right.
got to pay attention to where that ball's going to go. Because now they don't really have the best shot on the floor. The cue ball's sitting on the rail.
Correct. I was just saying, watch the shot.
See, we're talking about the game so loud. Quiet. It's so hard to be quiet. You get so into it. It's way too hard to be quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, 32 team caps. We need to be quite quick to get in that tournament. Did they make that 4 in that top right corner?
Yeah, he did.
Nice.
It was a nice shot.
And play this 6 with a little bit of inside English. Get yourself, you really want to be straight on the 7, so you can just draw back a foot or two. Being on that side's okay too. You can play it off the 10. And
yeah.
You're going to push the 10 to a rail a little bit, but I didn't even touch the 10. This is a little stun shot. Come out about a couple inches. Like right here. You might draw back a little bit and try to somewhere in here. Yeah, I like this 7 over. Keep it simple. Wow. See, if we talk to that could have been us. That's why you gotta be quiet, because they hear stuff in the background, and if you miss, you're just like, hey, because you're thinking about it, right? You hear it. So, first rack looking like it was going to go to Bobby and Ed, but a mistake on the 9 ball gives that first rack to Blake and Brett. Fun, huh? Commentating. It's a lot more fun when you could be loud.
Yeah.
When you have the headsets on, like you can hear your own voice.
Right.
So cool. So cool. You feel like a pro, you don't feel like Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Like Raw.
Yeah, like Raw Hannah, bro. Raw Hannah, dude. That's my boy. Like Raw Hannah up in this. Raw, where you at? I know you're watching this. I know you're watching this, man. Watch, he says, yep, I'm here. Let me get a spin, Mikey. Oh, you're winning. Oh, I don't want to touch it.
So when's your next tournament?
What?
When's your next tournament?
Like that I'm playing in?
Yeah, I did one for you.
In May, bro. I'm playing in the Big Dog Memorial up in, I think it's in Auburn. Let me look. There's like 8 or 9 700 level players in that tournament.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I just got the players list. I'll pull it up. Yeah, it's at 15th Street in Auburn, Washington. 23rd and the 25th through the 25th. Here's the players list. I barely just got on Trevor, and I got the last 2 spots, and now the wait list says 19 on it. See how many 700 players there are. Oh, that is the wrong tournament. That's the 525 number. Okay.
I signed up for that 9:1500 up in Midway. Just give me myself, Lee. Third playing that one. Lee Brono.
Okay. Which one is it?
It's the 9:1500 Scotch doubles.
Ooh. All right.
Yeah.
What will we be? What's your Fargo?
445.
No wonder you won that tournament.
But I was a 436 when I joined the tournament.
Hey, we could play at 1050 together, bro.
Yeah.
Just last year, I was playing 1050 Scotch doubles with 520, and now I have to play with 470.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jimmy, you're my boy, Blue. See, there he is, guys. Jimmy Buckets, the one, the only. Hey, Jimmy, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Very excited. Flying to Vegas at 5 a.m. That flight leaves at 5 a.m. at APA Masters. Yep.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, we played last year. And, oh, boy. So Blake missed the one ball completely, and Ed has ball in hand, and he's going to get decent shape. I think Bobby will be able to play this cue ball up this way. See, but here's the problem with that is that if you get too much angle and you kind of have a scratch shot, so you really got to get on the right side of that six ball if you're going to play that. He's just going to play it safe. Either that or he miscued. That had to have been a save. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to say, because it's not. Yeah, he definitely had to have miscued. You can't play it safe like that at this level, and he knows that. So the bank may go. I wouldn't take it. It may go to the right side of this corner or this side. He's gonna look at playing the two in the side. Yeah. Great shot. I don't think he left any piece of that two ball. Yeah, he's clear side's gonna be kicking. Captain's tournament May 10th. Oh, APA Captain's tournament on May 10th. Right. There's 4 teams left, I think. So one of those 4 teams, I believe, will win a trip to Vegas next year for the captains.
Oh, really?
Yeah. APA is fun, bro. They got some cool stuff happening in APA. There'd be dogs on APA, bro. APA is fun, man.
We don't have APA down in Lake County, man.
No, that's true. Yeah, APA is fun. I don't know if you've played USAPL before. I know they're trying to get that down there. So he's gonna find the side pocket with the cue ball. Pretty straightforward run out for Brett and Blake.
spots there. Speaker, bud. So what kind of soundboard did you end up getting?
I got a Rodecaster Pro 2, $700, and it doesn't work right here, and I'm so sad about it.
Yeah.
You know, I had to have the music all quiet all day so I could get it to work. I wish that I could take that back and just let the music play. You know?
Right.
But it sounds fun. I think it's a better experience commentating when you have the headset set up.
Right. For sure.
It's amazing. For sure. But it's not about me, bro. It doesn't matter what I want, man. It's what they want. It's what the people. We're here for the people.
Exactly.
Put $2 in the machine. Nope.
Trying to pay my way through this today, yeah.
Nope.
My little city tournament over there going on.
For this?
City tournament.
City tournament.
One over there.
And
I don't even know where we played. Looks like we were playing over there when I got beat up.
we'll just tell them that you're busy. Tell them to wait.
Come wait. I can wait on me.
I already told them not to use that table.
I don't think it. Yeah, big match.
Huge match.
They want to play the bracket.
Yeah, Phil, let me see if I can copy and paste into here. You might have to type it in manually. I don't know if I can. I did it earlier and I didn't really get like a link style. It's cold up. It's been cold in here all day, man.
Got all my jackets. Yeah.
I still have to pack.
haven't even packed.
I haven't even packed for Vegas, bro. My flight leaves at 5 a.m. I've been busy, man. Like I worked 55 hours this week, and I had stuff going on during the week after work, and I had so much catching up to do to get ready for this tournament. It's been a somewhat stressful week, but it's over. It's over,
It's
bro.
over till tomorrow.
It's over.
Then you start all over again.
No, tomorrow's vacation. Until Tuesday night at 9. Then I'm back at work.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the pool table.
We'll take it.
You.
You.
Where's Trevor? I miss Trevor.
You're going down to Vegas to play in that tournament?
Oh, so I guess that's my next big tournament.
Yeah, huh?
On Tuesday. I'm like, it's in May, bro.
He doesn't even know when he's playing. And you ain't going out there for no money tonight. You're gonna be needing to get home back.
Yeah. But I gotta wait till it's over.
I know, but I said that. I have to wait till I get done with that tournament. It's gonna be 10 o'clock.
But we still have to play too.
Yeah, that's what I said. You ain't gonna want to play. You're gonna pack up and go home.
What the? Oh my god!
Yeah, I think this year though.
So I missed 9 balls. So Blake's coming on just so they can kind of come to some sort of a conclusion on what they want to do. I think he's going to send the cue ball down table, put the 9 behind the 10. Great shot from Blake. Very well executed safety by Blake Baker. Gives his partner ball in hand and an opportunity to take a 5-2 lead in the second set of this final. Race tonight. 5-2, and the team that's ahead won the first set. Yeah. Crazy. You guys are, yeah. Yeah, it's cool because I designed this tournament to kind of pull out like some of the best players in the Pacific Northwest, and I had to tell a team they couldn't play. Yeah, Glenn and Matt. The cap is 1,300 for Fargo. Glenn's a 700. Matt doesn't have a Fargo, and he plays, in my opinion, well above 600. But even if he played like 600 and it's close, I still couldn't really let him in, because you don't know. Which is crazy. I didn't expect me to tell a team no. Blake and Brett are ahead 5-2. Race is 9. You want to commentate? Nah, you can't commentate, bro. You can't do this. You got a foul mouth, dude. Yeah, you can't commentate. Well, you're doing it right now, bro. We're live, man.
I mentioned that. I was like, that explains how the only circle recognizes.
Oh, you know him?
Higher
Oh, yeah.
that explains why.
Yeah.
I'm almost surprised that.
What you pointing? Yeah, they're winning. What you pointing for? You over here just pointing at people. This guy.
Hey, he didn't see me.
Oh, that's good. Glad he did it. You sure? Whatever, bro. Chuck was in here. We were having a blast, but if you don't want to have fun, it's cool. Just go over there in the tournament. Be serious. It's fun, man. Fine. I know he wanted to. Yeah, he asked me last week. He's like, "Hey, bro, like, you think I could like come commentate sometime?" I was like, "Yeah, dude. Yeah. You just can't cuss. You can't have a foul mouth like Andy and Randy."
You almost had it, bro.
Hey, Blake didn't even go. He's playing this low outside. I was gonna say he might be going 3 rails for shape, but not that 3 rails. I wasn't looking at it that way, but that was just an incredible shot. Let's just take another look at that one. I'm watching the replay on that one. That was beautiful. Incredible shot on the 8. Puts Blake and Brett 3 games away from winning this tournament. The tournament has been a blast to put together, to run, to commentate. People from California, Canada. Oh, it's almost over. I'm not yawning, guys. There's no way. Yeah, and take a look at the top left of your screen are those companies who have sponsored this event. Each one of them has put in a little bit of funds into the pot. All of those people are pool players in the Pacific Northwest. So if you can use any of their services, I'll get a hold of them. I think they all have Facebook pages. I have a couple video ads that I'll play, and I'll play them after this round. But yeah, anybody who is involved in this tournament, thank you very much. Jammers for hosting. Tournathon. I had this tournament in my head for the past 2 years, and it's almost over. So I'm gonna try again next year. Guys, checking to see if the ball goes. I think it does go. Well, what's the reward? I mean, you got to get on this 3 on a shot. I think it might. No, I don't think we can see that to make it. See what Blake comes up with here. I don't really have any ideas on what I'm doing here. Maybe try to send this 3-ball 2 rails into that 6. Just tie it up. Get a little love off that 8-ball. People wasn't on the rail. He may be able to spin it in. You kind of see it. He might try to bank. I was looking at the cut right now. I think you gotta put some spin on that, a little bit of swerve to
get around that 8 and push the 3 into the corner. Yeah, Jeff, that's all. That shot was a good shot, bro. Push the 10 a little, push the 4, so that's something to be grateful for. Not sure what happened here. I was looking at the Calcutta list. Yeah, Jeff, I 100% agree. That was just such a nasty shot. Just bends the cue ball, 2 rails, just straight in on the 9. Did you see that shot, Juan? Juan, come here. Come here. Did you see that shot?
I know. Yeah.
Or the 8 ball?
Yeah.
Where he went? I know you could do that too. You should have played with Landon there.
That guy should do.
Come on, they'll have money. They'll have money, bro.
I didn't like one. That's good.
We only have 7-foot tables here. We can't play 1 pocket. Big bounce. Yeah, that's what he wanted. Huh? No, he can. He just has to play with somebody under 600. Oh, you're saying like he can't.
Yeah.
All right, so this is where knowledge of cue ball movement and object ball movement comes in. I think these are all straight, but if you hit these off angle just a tiny bit, right, your screen might pass. You see what I mean? How the 10 kind of came over here. If it was over just, you don't want that 10 to end up somewhere where now you can't make the 3 or the 10. It does. When you saw how it drew back, that draw pushed the 3 forward. A little more so. Put a little bit of top English on that maybe to try to keep it from moving forward. No, the 7's gonna just sit in his path. Yeah, that'd be fun, man. Brett plays strong. I think that would be a good match. What are you talking about? Oh, there's no early 10. There's no early 10 ball. Yeah, you gotta run out. Yeah, no early 10. No combos. You can, but it doesn't count as a win. Yeah. Blake and Brett with just a commanding 7-2 lead. If you just wanna run and leave, cause if you come in this fucking house and you too wanna go to sleep, I'm praying as I'm not so deep. Especially in this day and age, that I ain't shit on my own way. With 30, and that's all you're gonna like my own legacy. Picking up and shit away. Walking up these little things, but she ain't see the game. Some people come here, hard, nonsense, so leave the first thing. I see you never go. You never know. What shot in Bobby? I don't know what the 7 looks like. I don't really think it has the pocket. I don't think that 9 is. Oh. See if this bank goes. I'm not sure. It might. You might be able to spin that in. It's hard to tell from this angle. Yeah, he's going. Just gonna draw back here and try to put the cue ball back where it is now. For Blake and Brett on the hill. The 6th game lead. Be an Ed to break. Couple video ads here. Look at the two. Play a safety. Stun the cue ball into this 4 ball. You don't really have much of that cue ball you can put bottom on. I don't think that's what he's going to do. So Blake is going to play the bank here. There's something on the ball. Try to draw back maybe 4 or 5 inches. Brad tried to go for that equal there. It was going. Found the corner pocket. Oh, what's up, Ben? How you doing, man? I don't know, bro. It's not over yet. I saw a team come back 7-2 and win to get to the hot seat match. Yeah, Ben, never say it's over until it's over. Not one that tips to follow, so no. Ed is going to have to play safe or play the bank. He's lining up for this bank. Yeah, I see that, Ben. I see that. These guys are playing strong, man. Beautiful bank shot. I was going to have to climb 3 rails shape on this 10. A3. That'll be it, guys. Battle of the Beasts is a wrap. If you were jealous that you were not in this tournament, well, there's going to be another one next year. So get ready, get your team ready. 1,300 Scotch 10 ball. Probably will do it every April. $540 entry. Congratulations to Blake Baker and Brett Cabaco for a stellar, outstanding performance. Congratulations to Bobby Campbell and Ed Hobbs for a strong second place finish. Our other two placers in third place was Alex Brown and Michael Womersley. And in fourth was Marvin Overdove and Nikki Pill. My next tournament will be a $220 entry for a 99 and below. That will be on June 7th. I'll be posting the flyer sometime this next week. Have a good night, guys.